Listen, stop scrolling right now and hear this carefully. You might be holding a hidden treasure in your pocket, and you don't even know it. These old coins you're casually spending every single day? Yeah, some of them are worth serious money. We're talking life-changing, silent fortune-level wealth. This is a rare US coins alert, and nobody is talking about it. Collectors are quietly hunting these coins, fighting over them, paying insane prices, while regular people are unknowingly giving them away like nothing. Do not spend these coins. Check your pocket now. Check your drawers. Because these coins, these dirty old coins, they are a big treasure. And today, I'm about to reveal the top 3 most valuable ultra-rare buffalo nickels that could literally change everything for you. And listen closely. Each coin gets rarer, more shocking, and more valuable. So you need to stay till the end. Because what comes next might be the one you already have. First, coin number 1. Now imagine this. A coin sitting quietly in your hand. Looks old, maybe even worn out. Nothing flashy, just a simple buffalo nickel. But what if I told you that this exact coin could be a silent fortune, worth more than what most people earn in years? This is not fiction. This is happening right now. And the first coin on this list, the 1925 buffalo nickel without a mint mark, is one of those dangerous coins you cannot afford to ignore. Back in 1925, America was going through a strange phase. The roaring economy was booming on the surface, but underneath, pressure was building. Industry was growing fast, money was moving quickly, and the demand for coins was massive. Mints were under stress, pushing out coins fast to keep up with circulation. And when that kind of pressure hits, mistakes happen, quality drops, and that's where rare coins are born. This 1925 buffalo nickel came out of that exact chaos. No mint mark, which means it was struck in Philadelphia. But here's where it gets interesting. Because of the heavy demand and overworked dies, many of these coins came out weakly struck, worn quickly, and disappeared into circulation fast. Survival? Extremely rare, especially in very fine condition with that unusual silver shine. When you hold this coin, it doesn't feel like something ordinary. It has weight, about 5 grams, a solid presence in your hand. The diameter, just over 21 millimeters, the thickness, subtle but strong. This coin feels like history pressed into metal. A mix of copper and nickel, but over time, something magical happens. The surface starts to tone, sometimes developing that soft silver glow that collectors go crazy for. Look at the design. On the front, that powerful Native American profile, bold, proud, timeless. On the back, that iconic buffalo, standing strong, almost frozen in time. But here's the thing. In 1925, many of these details didn't come out sharp because of worn dies. So when collectors find one with clear features, clean lines, strong details, it becomes something special, something rare, something valuable. And this is where people make a huge mistake. They see an old coin, maybe a little dirty, maybe worn, and they think it has no value. So what do? They clean it. They scrub it. They destroy it. And just like that, they wipe away thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands in value. Never clean this coin. That natural toning, that aged surface, that is everything. That is what collectors want. Because collectors, they are not loud about this. They move quietly. They watch auctions closely. And when a rare 1925 buffalo nickel in very fine condition with that silver shine appears, the bidding gets intense. Not public hype, but quiet, aggressive, serious money moves. People holding these coins are not selling easily. Demand is rising. Supply is shrinking. And the few that survive, they become hidden wealth. And right now, today's market value for one of these coins can reach around $295,000. Let that sink in. A coin that looks ordinary, something someone could accidentally spend, is actually a life-changing opportunity. So listen carefully. Do not spend this coin. Check the year, 1925. Look for no mint mark. Examine the surface, that natural shine, that untouched look. And if you find one, do not clean it. Get it professionally graded, because that step alone can protect your fortune. This detail changes everything, and most people completely miss it. But don't relax yet, because what comes next is even rarer, even more shocking, and far more dangerous to ignore. And if you thought this coin was big money, the next one is on another level entirely. Next, coin number 2. Now don't move, because what I'm about to show you next, this is where things get dangerous. This is the kind of coin people literally spend without thinking. And just like that, a silent fortune disappears forever. I'm talking about the 1920 Buffalo nickel with the D mint mark. And if you miss this one, you could be throwing away serious money without even realizing it. This is not hype. This is real. And this coin, it's one of those hidden treasure coins collectors are secretly chasing right now. Picture this. It's 1920, just after World War I. America is shifting fast. Industries are trying to stabilize, money is tight in places, and the demand for coins is rising again. But here's the problem. The Denver Mint was under pressure. Production was heavy, dies were wearing out faster than expected, and quality, it wasn't perfect. Coins were being struck quickly, sometimes too quickly, and that created inconsistencies, weak details, and coins that wore down faster in circulation. And that right there is where rarity begins. This 1920 with D Buffalo nickel, it didn't have an easy life. Most of them went straight into heavy circulation, getting scratched, faded, worn down, passed from hand to hand, year after year. That's why today, finding one, even in very good condition, is already something special. Survival is rare. Real, untouched pieces, even rarer. Now hold that coin in your mind, or maybe you're holding one right now. It feels solid, about 5 grams of metal, a compact, powerful little piece. Around 21 millimeters across, not too big, not too small, but it carries weight, history, presence. The thickness, subtle, but strong enough to remind you this isn't just spare change. It's a piece of the past, a quiet store of value made from copper and nickel, aged over time into something collectors crave. Look closely at the front, that Native American profile. But on many 1920 with D coins, the details are soft, worn, almost fading into the surface. And on the back, the buffalo, sometimes the horn is weak, sometimes the tail is barely visible. That's because the dies were already tired when these coins were struck. So when collectors find one where those features still show, even slightly, it changes everything. This detail changes everything. And then there's that tiny D mint mark sitting below the buffalo. Small, easy to miss, but powerful. Because that single letter tells a story of where it was born, and more importantly, how rare it has become today. Many people don't even check for it. They just see an old coin and move on. That's how fortunes get lost. Now listen carefully. This is where most people destroy their own treasure. They find a coin like this. It looks old, maybe dirty, maybe dull, and they think cleaning it will make it better. No, that is the biggest mistake you can make. The moment you clean it, you strip away its history, its originality, and collectors will walk away instantly. That natural wear, that aged surface, that's what proves it's real. Never clean this coin. Never. Collectors today, they are not joking around with this one. When a real 1920 with D Buffalo nickel shows up in the market, even in very good condition, the room changes. Bidding gets quiet, focused, intense. People who understand this coin, they don't hesitate. They know supply is shrinking. They know most of these are gone, and the few that remain are being locked away, held tightly, not coming back anytime soon. And here's the shock. Today's market value for this coin can reach around $310,000. Let that hit you. A small, worn-looking coin, something people ignore every day, is actually a life-changing opportunity, a piece of quiet wealth hiding in plain sight. So right now, I need you to stop and think. Do you have old coins lying around? Did you ever see a Buffalo nickel and just walk past it? Because if you find a 1920 with that tiny D mint mark, you might be holding something extraordinary. Check the date. Check under the Buffalo. Look at the surface. And whatever you do, do not clean it and do not spend this coin. This is not fiction. This is happening every single day. But don't go anywhere, because the next coin, the final one, it's on a completely different level. Rarer, more shocking, and the kind of coin that collectors will fight over like never before. And if you thought this one was big money, the last coin might be the one that changes everything forever. Next coin, number 3. And now, this is it. The one most people never see coming. The coin that looks the most normal, but hides one of the biggest secrets in the entire Buffalo nickel series. If you've made it this far, stay with me, because this last coin, this is where people lose a hidden treasure without even realizing it. This is the 1936 Buffalo nickel with the D mint mark. And this coin? It's a silent fortune sitting in plain sight. 1936. Think about that moment in time. America was still recovering from the Great Depression. Money was tight, people were careful, and coins were moving fast through the system. The Denver Mint was pushing production hard again. But something strange happened. Even though more coins were being made, only a tiny fraction survived in beautiful original condition. Why? Because people used them. Every day. No one saved them. No one thought they mattered. And that's exactly why this coin is so dangerous to ignore. At first glance, it doesn't scream value. It doesn't shine like gold. It doesn't look rare. It just looks like another old Buffalo nickel. But when you hold it, you feel it. Around 5 grams. Solid, compact, real. About 21 millimeters wide. A strong, balanced piece of history. The thickness, just enough to remind you this coin was built to last. A mix of copper and nickel, aged over decades into that deep, natural tone collectors go crazy for. Now look closer, really closer. On the front, that Native American profile, but in very fine condition, you can still see the hair detail, the cheekbone, the strength in the design. And on the back, the buffalo, bold, grounded, with visible horn detail, strong body lines. That level of detail surviving after all these years, that's not common. That's rare. And right there, below the buffalo, that tiny D mint mark. Small, almost invisible if you're not paying attention, but that single letter changes everything. Because coins from Denver in 1936, with this level of preserved detail, they are not easy to find anymore. Most were worn down, damaged, or lost forever. The ones that survived, they are being hunted. This is where people mess up, and it hurts to even say it. They find a coin like this, maybe in a drawer, maybe mixed in with other change, and they think it's just old. Maybe they try to clean it, make it shiny again. No. The moment you do that, you destroy the very thing that gives it value. That original surface, that natural toning, that untouched look, that's what collectors pay for. Never clean this coin. Ever. Because collectors, they already know. When a real 1936 with D Buffalo nickel in very fine condition shows up, something shifts. The energy changes. Bidding becomes quiet, intense, almost aggressive. People don't joke around with coins like this. They know supply is drying up. They know these pieces are being locked away in collections, not coming back. And every time one appears, it becomes a battle. And here's the part that hits hard. Today's market value for this coin can reach around $218,000. Let that sink in. A coin that someone could spend without thinking is actually a piece of life-changing wealth, a quiet fortune hiding in plain sight. So right now, I need you to remember this. Do not spend this coin. Check the year, 1936. Look for that D mint mark. Study the details, the condition, the surface. And if you find one, don't touch it, don't clean it, get it professionally graded, because that decision could protect a fortune you didn't even know you had. This is not fiction. This is real. And it's happening every single day. People are losing coins like this, accidentally, without a second thought. And now, think about everything you've seen in this video. 3 coins, all hiding in plain sight, all worth serious money, all being spent like nothing. This is why I keep telling you, these old coins, they are not just coins. They are hidden treasure coins. They are silent wealth. And once they're gone forever. So before you leave, go check your pockets. Check your old jars. Check those forgotten boxes. Because the next time you see a Buffalo nickel, it might not just be a coin, it might be the moment that changes everything. And if this shocked you, you're not ready for what's coming next. Because there are even rarer coins out there, even bigger money, and secrets that almost nobody is talking about. So stay connected, because the next discovery might already be in your hands.